guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2018 season. It is Friday, we're nearly at the weekend, thank goodness for that. Hope you've all had a great week. Thank you in advance, because I'm pre-recording these episodes, to everyone that came by the stream last night. I hope it was a blast. I'm pretty sure it would have been, because you guys are just awesome, so thank you for that. We are going to be kicking off and finishing off the week with this Incineroar Intimidate team with Mega Gardevoir. Before I go any further, do leave a like on the video. It does really help the channel out, and if you're new to the channel, do subscribe so you stay up to date with all of our daily content that we have coming out. So next week we'll be getting into our full swing schedule. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday we'll be doing School of Hard Knocks on the channel. Then Tuesdays and Thursdays we'll be doing a stream over on Twitch, 8 PM both evenings. And if you miss them, don't worry, because I will upload them to the YouTube channel straight afterwards. So hopefully everything will be good, and let's just jump on to the channel. I've enjoyed playing this team this week. We've had that one match, I think, against the Rain team on Wednesday that I'm really not happy about how we played that. But apart from that, I think it's been alright, and we're kind of adjusting to the team quite well. Let's change our music, because I don't want Necrozma version 2 today. Let's go for League Title Defense instead. If you've got any favourite tracks as well, it'd be great to hear what your favourite tracks are, guys. But we'll go for that one to kick off today. The double Intimidate is super nice in the team. I really like Intimidate Incineroar. I think it's super strong. It's probably one of the best introductions that we've had mid-season of any Pokemon that we've had. You know, we go back to like 2013 where we got Eruption Heatran, which was incredibly good and incredibly strong in the format when that got introduced. But I just feel like this is kind of this step above that. It just kind of opens up so many more team choices, and it's a shame that Game Freak and Pokemon took so long to introduce it to the format, but we have it finally, so we can't complain too much, and I am enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to kind of putting other combinations together with it, because although I do feel like it works really well with Mega Gardevoir, like I said at the beginning of the week, I kind of just threw this team together so we had something to play with on the channel, and I do feel there's loads of aspects where we could improve it and really kind of get the best out of that Intimidate abuse with the Incineroar. Anyway, on to our first game. We've got a Japanese opponent playing a team of Charizard, Ferrothorn, Tapu Lele, Whimsicott, Mudsdale and Lucario, so kind of indicating maybe this is a Char X team, possibly. So we kind of want to prepare for that, as well as Char Y, but it kind of says it's more Char X. Gonna lead Incineroar, whatever. We'll probably see the Lele come out, and that wouldn't surprise me as a lead here. So I want to lead with Kartana here. We'll either see the Lele, Whimsicott or Lucario, which Kartana does well against all of them. So right, what else do we want? I think we probably do want double Intimidate here as well for facing down against. Or do we want Tapu Fini for a change? Maybe Fini's better than Landorus, and then go with Gardevoir in the last slot. Yeah, let's do that. I'm kind of banking on this being more a Charizard X team than a Y team from the setup, because obviously if it was Y, Landorus is a lot better pick here. Zapdos is a lot better pick here. So if we see Y come out, we might be in a little bit of trouble, but we still should be alright. We've got Incineroar, we've got Fini, so we'll not be in the worst of situations. We just need to be careful of a few threats that could come our way. So see my opponent lead off with the Whimsicott Charizard, his shiny Charizard as well, very nice. I'm going to lead off with Kartana, which it's Love and Life at the minute, facing down that Charizard. To get the Intimidate off onto the Char. See the Whimsicott come out as well. Okay. So being a Dark type as well, we're not really affected by that Prankster ability from the Whimsicott, so we don't need to worry so much about the Encore. I am just going to fake out, and I'm going to go, we might see a Tailwind come out, but I want to just get this Wimmy down to its Sash, if that is what it's holding. So I'm going to go for a Smart Strike into it. It's Chawai. Okay. Not your regular Chawai build. So this will be interesting to see how my opponents kind of put his team together based around this. So we do get the sun coming out to play. Get the fake out into the Charizard just to stop him moving this turn. And the taunt coming out. I presume stopping or wanting to stop a potential tailwind from my Kartana. But don't mind that too much. Okay. So our Kartana is sashed. Okay, we've got Lele in the back, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Do we just go for a knockoff into the Wimmy just to get rid of it? I mean, one thing we could do is we could just Flare Blitz into the Charizard with our Incineroar. Problem is the recoil damage there. I'm not kind of really going to be enjoying that so much. And I'd probably prefer to preserve Kartana as much as I can for later in the game. It's going to be a good end game sweeper. So we will get the Finny in. The Char's likely to go for a Heat Wave or a Flamethrower or whatever here. We do see the Tailwind come out from the Whimsicott, which we couldn't have avoided either way because of that Prankster ability. We do see a Heat Wave come out. Both Pokemon taking it semi-comfortably. Knockoff coming out and just getting rid of that Whimsicott. Problem is as well with knocking out the Whimsicott at this stage, it gives my opponent free switching as soon as Tailwind gets up, and you want to, as much as you can, kind of prevent yourself from doing that because it's just giving your opponent all the momentum at this point. But again, we're not in the worst position in the world. So it is the Lele coming in. And we could Flare Blitz this slot, which I'm super tempted to do, like really tempted to do, because I think a Flare Blitz from this range will probably pick up the Lele. It's whether or not a Moonblast Heat Wave will pick up the KO onto Incineroar. I'm pretty confident that it won't. What do we do with Finny? Just protect. We could protect. Could go for the Z move into the Charizard, just to get some damage onto it. No, let's just protect this turn. So if worst case scenario is the Incineroar does get knocked out, we want to still have Finny kind of kicking around. So we're just going to see a protect from the Lele. Protecting out our protect. We're just going to see our Solar Beam come out, so that's fine. I think a Heat Wave there would have been way worse, because Incineroar taking additional damage that we don't want it to be taking, really. Okay. So let's go Flare Blitz. I feel like this turn is where we can go for the Z move. Oh, we can't go Z move. Have we already went? What? Let's think what's happening. Oh, we're not even running Z move. Finny in this team. That's a different team I'm running, so ignore me completely. Let's try and just get a Calm Mind off. I don't think we'll be able to. We might be able to take a Solar Beam. Yeah, we should take a Solar Beam from this range, but we're going to see a Flamethrower come out to the Incineroar. Dazzling Gleam. Incineroar should take this. Yeah, both Pokemon take it. Proc the Berry. We should be able to remove the Lele from the field. We get the Calm Mind up with the Finny, which will help us going forward in this match, for sure. Can't believe I'm sitting there thinking, oh yeah, we've got the Waterium on it. And I'm like, no, that's completely... I've been running a different team with Finny in, and it has the Waterium on, so that's why I'm getting a little confused. But Calm Mind is more than adequate here. It's fine. So we get rid of the Lele with the Flare Blitz. Mudsdale is going to be the last Pokemon that we see come in. Okay. Feel like I want to preserve our Intimidate just a bit more. So I'm going to just switch out to Gardevoir. And I'm going to protect Finny. You've got to imagine the Charizard probably wants to go with that, try that Solar Beam again into the Finny slot here. So if it does, then we can catch it. It means you get the Incineroar to come in with the Intimidate on that Mudsdale, which would be pretty nice. And then we've got the Fake Out as well. So Trace coming out, copying that Drought ability. There's the Solar Beam. So it's going to be into the Finny slot. What's this Mudsdale going to go for? High horsepower. Okay. Sunlight fades. So that is perfect. Okay. So now we can just go Mega Evolve. Do we want to go Psychic? Psychic the Charizard maybe. Because Gardevoir should take... Yeah, let's go Psychic into the Charizard in Muddy Water. Because Gardevoir should take a Flamethrower. Or a Heat Wave from the Charizard. Like Tapu Fini definitely will. And then I think we'll be alright because we've still got the Kartana in the back. Charizard Flamethrower into Gardevoir. Should take this. Oh, okay, we don't. Even out of the sun we don't take that. That is surprising. Okay, but that's fine. Like, we take the Charizard down. And like we were saying earlier, you know, how we preserved the Kartana. We've got that in the back to bring in now. Unfortunate for my opponent missing the high horsepower there, but it might have taken us down. May not have done now. We're quite bulky, Finny, so that, yeah, I don't think it would have. But you never know, you never know. We've got the Leaf Blade though, either way, which should finish things up. And we can Muddy Water, and that should be a decent start for us. Yeah, okay, so good game to my opponent. Totally thrown us off with what looked like a dead cert Char X build, but it was Char Y. And you don't normally get confused with that. You normally confuse Char Y teams for Char... Like, you get thrown off when it's Char X and not Char Y. Not the other way around, like it was there. But, I don't know. Just didn't have any of the usual Char Y kind of support with it. But it's a good thing to just keep in mind that, you know, you don't have to always have that certain build to make it a certain mega. It could be either or. That's the beauty of Charizard, I guess. It's got those 2 mega evolutions that you can choose from. No, I'm clicking in automatically to this Necrozma. Okay, we've got Necrozma version 1 today. So, have a next opponent. Running a team of very cool team, very throwback to 2013 VGC metagame with that Top Moth combination of Volcarona and Hitmontop. It was very popular once upon a time, alongside the Tyranitar, Zapdos, Tapu Fini and Mamoswine, a good old favourite of mine. So, Incineroar is like extremely good here, with the Fake Out. Support. You've got to be a bit careful with the Hitmontop. It is going to be able to kind of pressure it a lot with those fighting type attacks. Actually, the more I think about it, Incineroar is not so great here. It's like good against the Volcarona to get a Fake Out into it, but other than that, it's not so great. We could lead double Intimidate here. Or we could lead some speed control and Incineroar. This might be an option. Incineroar, Zapdos, Gardevoir and Landorus or Finny. The Mamoswine's going to be a bit of a problem, so maybe Finny. Finny's probably better, even though like Kartana would be very good here, I think, especially with that, especially with the T-Tar. But then again, the Volcarona causes lots of issues. Zapdos does as well. Let's see. So that is a classic lead from like even 2012. Hitmontop, Zapdos. So there's the pressures coming out. Hitmontop going to be faster than our Incineroar. So let's go for a fake out into the Zapdos and just go for a Tailwind. Like, I love Hitmontop. It's one of my favourite Pokemon. Still super good. I think it's super good in this format. I just don't think it's been really given too much of a chance. It does make it difficult with the Tapus and things like that, but still think it's very good. So I'm going to see a fake out into our Incineroar. We're going to get a hidden part Ice from the opposing Zapdos into our Zapdos, but that does mean we are going to get our Tailwind up. We could double into the Zapdos here. It's not a bad shout. That's my opponent got. Has he got? So he's got the Mamoswine that could come in on the Gigavolt, which wouldn't be brilliant. But I have a feeling my opponent probably wants to try and get the Tailwind up themselves. So I'm going to just go for it. And as slow as Incineroar is, we should still be outspeeding his Zapdos. So here's our Z move. Let's see how much this does. Incineroar will probably take a close combat from this Hitmontop, I would imagine. But if we can remove the Zapdos from the field now, that's going to be pretty huge for us going forward. Wow, okay. No berry either. So I wonder if it's Z move. Could be Seed as well. Obviously there's a Finny on the team. So we do get rid of the Zapdos. Close combat going to come out. But Incineroar is just a beast. -1, taking that so well. Okay. What's my opponent bringing in now? It's the Volcarona. Okay. So I'm just gonna Flare Blitz into the Volcarona. That should proc our on Berry. And I'm just gonna T-Bolt into the top. It has taken those defense drops with that close combat. So we should be doing a little bit more than what we would have done before those. The Volcarona goes for a Quiver Dance as well, potentially here. Maybe? We could have Z-Move as well. But again, Incineroar should be outspeeding it. I'm going to see Hitmontop switch out for the Mamoswine. So it is going to just eat up that T-Bolt with no problem. We do get the Flare Blitz off. Like I said, this should proc our own Berry. And that's kind of the idea here, and do some... It's alright damage, it's not bad. Oh, we don't proc our Berry. There's a Quiver Dance coming out. Okay. That's a problem that we didn't proc our Berry. Like, real problem. We're gonna see come out. Like, I don't expect the Mamoswine to Rock Slide, Earthquake here. What could do? I think I'm gonna switch in Finny and I'm gonna Roost with Zapdos. Because we may see an Icicle Crash come out here. And it really depends on what kind of Volcarona this is. If it's got Giga Drain, then it makes it really difficult for our Finny to deal with, but it makes the matchup a bit easier for our Incineroar, because it's not having to face down against the Bug Buzz variant, which would cause us a few problems. So we're not going to see the Mamoswine even attack. Volcarona just going to protect. And we're going to get a Roost off. No Zapdos. Okay. And that Tailwind peters out. So, we've got to test the water here. I'm going to bring in Incineroar because this potentially is Giga Drain. And I'm going to go for a Tailwind again with Zapdos. If it is Giga Drain, we should take it with Incineroar. Even, like, easily +1. We should do. And that definitely should proc our berry. So let's see. That is the case. There's the fake out into the Zapdos. Yeah, stop that Tailwind. Oh, another Quiver Dance. Huh. Okay. What do we do? Okay. Let's fake out the top. Then go Tailwind. Top probably switches out to Mamoswine. No? Okay, so that's alright. This is fine. Except an eject button getting activated. There's that Mamoswine coming back in to join the party. Is the Mamoswine scarfed? It's not gonna... It could be scarfed. That's the thing. Could Rock Slide. I'm just going to Flare Blitz, and I'm going to T-Bolt into the Volcarona. Oh, I've T-Bolted into the Blinking Mamoswine. Misclicked. Okay. Let's pray the Mamoswine switches out. Again. Oh, it does. Okay. We get away with that. My opponent's going to be like, okay, what's this guy doing? Okay, so important lesson, guys. Just take your time where you're targeting. It's Fury Dance. Is this into the Zapdos? It is. Okay. Prefer that. Get the T-Bolt off into the top. The Flare Blitz into the Volt. We should do a decent chunk as well. Yeah. Do we proc our berry? Does a Volcarona have a berry? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Okay. Now we switch. Okay, it's blatantly got Giga Drain now, hasn't it? Let's switch into Gardevoir. And could go into Finny here. Yeah, we could go into Finny. Let's go into Finny in this slot. Problem is with this Volcarona, Quiver Dances again now. But I guess we got Trick Room, so we could try and Trick Room, maybe? That Intimidate's pretty huge for us as well, especially for that Hitmontop. There's a fake out. Okay. And there's another Fury Dance. It's into the Finny, but we take that. Not too bad. Okay. So I think we just Mega Evolve and we Hyper Voice. Or do we Hyper Voice or do we Mega Evolve and Psychic? Mega Evolve Psychic. Because you've got to be aware that like Y-God could potentially come out as well. I'm going to switch back into Finny with to Zapdos with Finny, just in case Giga Drain is there, because it's the obvious target to get some health back, so you can kind of just get through this turn. So we want to Mega Evolve. I'm hoping that Gardevoir can take a +2 Fury Dance. I'm pretty sure it can. It's got huge special defense. It's whether or not Bug Buzz is there. There's the Wide Guard. Okay. So the Psychic was a better call there. Z move. Buggy and Z. Okay. Yeah, Savage Spin out. Definitely into the the Gardevoir. Oh! It's into the Finny. Okay. So that leaves Gardevoir unchecked. Okay, that's kind of... Yeah, we're going to be able to get rid of the Volk now. The Tailwind Pit is out, but it's alright. It is alright now, because we've got Incineroar coming with the Intimidate. Puts him on top of -2. We have to be aware of the the Wide Guard still, but we can just Psychic into the Hitmontop, fake out the Mammoth. And with how much that Mammoth is switching in and out, it kind of suggests that it probably is Scarfed. Yeah, there's no Protect coming out from it. We do get the Psychic into the top. This should take it down. Yeah. I think we'll be alright now. Should be. Mammoth. No, it's not Scarfed because it went after the... Okay. Let's just Hyper Voice and switch into Finny. And then we've at least got the Intimidate and the Fake Out to kind of cycle at least once more. So we get the Misty Surge up. Let's see what we can do. Hyper Voice. I should do a big old chunk. Yeah, huge. Earthquake. But it is -1. We should take this pretty well with both. Bit more damage than what I thought. We'll just Hyper Voice and Moonblast. We are faster with our Gardevoir, so not really in too much danger. My opponent just forfeits. A very good game to my opponent. That was a really good game. Really enjoyed that. Volcarona was super scary, especially once it got the 2 Quiver Dances off, and you could kind of see from that match and the setup there with the Hitmontop how good support it still is together alongside that Volcarona, especially with the Wide Guard there. But it's kind of like something you can read into, but you've got to get it right, because like if you don't call it or you forget about it or anything like that, it can really kind of just run through your team. And like we saw there, if the Savage Spin Out had just been into that Gardevoir slot rather than the Tapu Fini, I think it would have been a completely different match, and Volcarona might have been able to just run through us from that point because it was so powered up, and it would have made it really difficult for us to kind of come back from. So good job, we kind of got the target right that we wanted to, but I do really like Bug Buzz on Volcarona. I know a lot of players tend to run Giga Drain, but I do think Bug Buzz has its merits, so it's always something to consider, especially with the rise of like how popular Dark type Pokemon are as well now. It hits them for super effective damage, so it's a really good option there. But that's about it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. It's been a lot of fun as always. Thank you so much for tuning in, as you all do. Your support is amazing. You are all amazing. Just a quick update on the schedule for next week again. So Monday, Wednesday, Fridays we've done this week and last week. School of Hard Knocks. Tuesday with the stream, 8 o'clock. I will remind you on Monday's episode, and also Thursday night as well with the stream. We'll probably go over my Prague team, how the tournament went on Tuesday, and then we'll have viewer battles on Thursday, so that should be a lot of fun. Keep your suggestions coming in for Mega Pokemon team calls and things that you would like to see going forward, because we will work on them and get them put together for either next week or the week after. We may play my Prague special event team next week, because it's pretty fun. I do like it. And I'm sure you guys will as well. But enough of that, guys. I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing weekend. If you want to keep up to date with me, I always say this, but I will try my best to keep up to date with everything on my Twitter account from the event and let you know how I'm getting on over the weekend. So do come and give me a follow on Twitter. That is at OsirisVGC over on Twitter. And I'll see you all Monday, guys. So have an amazing weekend. If you're going to Prague, safe travels. Say hello if you do see me. And if not, I will see you all next week. So have an amazing weekend, guys. Take care of yourselves as always. And I will see you all very soon. So signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.